Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Wartales with the Kerner Company. Last time we completed the main storyline, which was jolly nice to see. Alright, let's buy this. Which means we get more restoration techniques. But yeah, we completed the main storyline.
Honestly, I liked it better when my master was hiding in the mountain.
We have completed the main storyline for the region, which is good to see.
I'll head south as soon as I sell my wares.
Right, yep.
You know who is safe.
Yes, all that jazz. But yeah, we took care of the issue, like the main storyline. Like the Eyes Reckoning it tears for the land, done batch, the Inquisitor investigates cover heresy, yeah, but we took care of it. Once again, it's just giant, like flying, I suspect like some kind of flying artifact in the shape of a giant ray or something like that. It has that sort of look to it. Or maybe it is a giant sky ray that's like summoned. It was definitely summoned by some kind of device that these guys have been fiddling with, trying to control. But hey ho, we took care of it, and it seems to have dealt with the reckoning. Now, I'm just sort of taking care of a few bits and pieces. I want to basically do the arena and maybe check out what the criminal one is down in the starting bit as a criminal ambition that's been unlocked. And then we'll probably call the series to an end.
In these troubled times, the people need entertainment more than ever. Challenge our champion and some of our best fighters to give them an unforgettable...
Okay, so let's choose... Rightio, we're going to go with the usual suspects. So let's grab you. Let's grab you. Let's grab you because you can nullify armor. And then, to be honest, what I probably want to do, which I know this sounds crazy, but rather than taking Rose or the like, I'm going to take my crossbowman because we have the amount of valor to basically make him work. Okay. 1 second, folks. Okay. Round 1, let's see what the fight's going to be. Yep. Each companion must end a turn next to an ally. Oh wow, this actually is a fairly nasty lineup. They've really spread them out. Okay, so we actually need to... Okay. Okay, so it's then going to be you. You, then you. Okay. This actually might be more of a threat than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, we don't have enough stamina to get that done. Okay, So let's load the crossbow. Okay. And then it's just you. Okay. Following the victory, a crowd adores you. What do you want? Each time a companion disengages, each time a companion lands a crit hit, they gain rage. Yeah, let's go with the rage one. Blast are thrown at the player's unit at the end of each round, preventing them from moving during the next round. Oh, okay, because that's fantastic. Heal your health. The rest is stamina regen. Okay. Do not attack the same unit twice. So that's an elite unit. I mean, it's doable. Expensive, but doable. Like, I don't care, mate, about the whole... I didn't take him out. This sucks. Okay, because now he's going to really beat me up. Yeah, that hurt a lot. You going up next is problematic, though, for me. Because I can't have you moving. Okay. I'm probably not going to kill both of them. But I'll definitely get at least one of them. Like, I don't care about this check system up here. I just want to basically get out of this fight as quickly as possible. Okay. Right, that's victory. Oh, wait. That's not. You're still up. Right, yep. There we go. Let's see. Each time a companion is supported, fulfilling requirement granted a additional. Okay, let's grab that. At the start of the second round, Snow Bear is released into the arena. You're kidding me. So they're chucking snow bears at us now? Okay, so we have to finish the fight even quicker. How will that work in the boss fight? New requirement lock, must engage in combat at the end of the round. Rose. So that person has to be engaged last rather than anybody else, even though they're going first because, you know, yeah, no, like, you're dying. I'm getting rid of you now. I can't afford to have you causing issues. Right, pull these people in. Get rid of that person. Right. Take that person out. Okay. All enemies start the battle with vulnerability. Fulfilling requirement. No, let's get the vulnerable right into the champion fight, which means they're going to have bears turning up because, you know, fair. Yeah, let's take on the champion. If let's take no damage. Okay, so what is his thing? Damage increased. So we need to block you hard. Okay, so he's got that. After you skill this unit when if they're engaged, deal the furthest enemy. Okay. Like, this is gonna hurt. I suppose, if nothing else, we can get this on the track. Brit luck. Sucks that I can't get engagement off on him. They stopped how often that reload thing happens. I've not been getting as lucky. Okay. Okay, you're basically dead, so let's just finish you off. Okay.
What a show! What an amazing victory! Have you ever considered entering the Gosenberg Arena Clash? Ah, but I digress. Here's Lisbeth's lucky mace. It's yours now.
This is mace, but it's her throwing axe.
Oh, our new champions. What can I do for you?
Blue needle. Yeah, let's grab that. Blindness. Critical hit against target wearing light armor. Yeah, that's quite useful. So that's done. So what did we get for that little endeavour? A throwing axe. The throwing axe custom made by Labeth. Okay, so it's an offhand legendary weapon. Like, if I use it, do I get it back? Okay, so we see can use it. Okay. It was supposed to be a mace, wasn't it? Like, he was talking about, oh yeah, you get a mace, blah, blah, blah. They must have changed it. Okay, which is a bit annoying, because I'd rather have had a mace for my guy, rather than a throwing weapon. But, okay. So that's the arena done and taken care of. A wee bit disappointing, and like I said, like a lot of the fights haven't been that interesting. I know I turned the difficulty down, which is because that was more to do with Balerion than anything else. I don't know, like I just think the endgame content for this needs to be a bit more puffed out. Right, okay. So let's travel.
Is there somewhere you would like to go?
I would like to go to Tiltron, please. Yeah, we'll pay the wages. Not that I've got a ton of food. To be honest, this is actually going to be fairly problematic. Hold on. Let's see if I can actually make anything. Make porridge. 3 portions of porridge.
The god of light is gone? This calls for a celebration at the tavern.
Okay.
Thieves have came back since the Inquisitors left. By the eye, we just can't catch a break.
Okay, so we've got some things we can make to help booster our rations on the journey.
Is there somewhere you would like to go?
Tiltron, please. Right. Off we go. Yeah. They were paid when due. I believe the meeting point is supposed to be in the tavern?
When I got my hands on this item, I immediately thought of you, mercenaries.
Elder's kit, we have 2 gold spears on a azure background.
This key provides access to a security system we would like to put to the test. It is said to be tamper-proof in these instructions written by its Gossenberger inventor, a claim that we informants wish to ascertain. It just so happens that a number of people and factions are already using this system. All you have to do is find whom this key belongs to, gain access to the invention, and then best it. Should you get your hands on any treasure in the process, the informants would see no objection to letting you keep it.
Okay, so it's basically testing the locks. Good to know. Okie dokie. But, yeah. So we have taken care of the arena. I mean, I know there's still a ton of things to do there. We haven't found all the locations, all that jazz. But a number of them are like in areas which are just a pain to get to. Like a lot of them are just like rat nests, like 2 rat nests. If you think about it, it's 2 rat nests, it's the prison, and then it's the village, and that's it. That's the only stuff we haven't explored there. Teltron we had got done, but now there's the Cephalon door, which I just can't, like, they're just so boring to deal with. Down here, there's, like, yeah, there's 4 that we didn't ever get done. A couple of ones that were hidden away. Hey ho. It is just how it is. Like, I'm not going to traipse back across the entire map to just get some few out of the way places. I mean, Power and Glory, I'm tempted to do, but the thing with the arena fights is that they're either really straightforward or they're just overpowered, like hellscapes to wade through. And I mean, I've completed 2 out of the 4 endings for this anyway. Like, I did the wisdom one, I did the trade one. It would be nice, like, if you had like an end thing. Oh, we can actually learn that one. Okay, yeah, fine. There we go. Learned everything in the tree. But I just, to be honest, I'm a bit burnt out with Wartales. Like, the end game content wasn't really that interesting to me. I think my main issue with the game was that as it went on, I can't say anything for the DLC because I haven't played the 2 DLCs. The Innkeeper DLC just doesn't interest me. It becomes more like a game within a game. And the other DLC, though it looks interesting, my issues that I have with the fundamentals of the late game, the late game mechanics of this title, lead me not to be that interested in it, unfortunately. Which is a shame. So I think Wartales has a lot of promise, and could have been something really fantastic, but they let it down by having quite simplistic AI, and they counteract that. They know they have an issue with having rather simplistic combat AI, so they counteract it by giving the enemy a lot of buffs, which you can see really like in Balerion. You just see it just on full display. The enemies just are brokenly unbalanced, which doesn't interest me, to be honest. I want to have I want a challenging but fair fight, and having the enemy opponents being just buffed with a lot of perks. It's basically like mid-maxing. Like all the enemies in Balerion are really much mid-max to be really strong in just one particular area and really hard to counter, which doesn't interest me. Combined with the ship mechanics and the whole pirate lords hunting you down across creation every time you get above a certain fame rating, it just doesn't do it for me at all. And as much as I would like to sort of run down and like hunt down all the little goodies left in the world, it's not going to be that interesting for you, the viewers. At most, I could probably go and challenge the Colosseum fight, but as you saw in the last Colosseum fight, it's like, oh, okay, it's just, it gets a bit repetitive. The Colosseum fights are a bit repetitive, to be honest, after a while, because I just use the same 4 characters because they're the ones that have the best chance of victory. And I think at this point, I would like to do a new series, a different game and a new series, just to sort of get my enthusiasm back up, because it's like this doing Wartales has been fun, but the last sort of like 10 or so episodes, give or take, I've just been wanting to try and get towards the end of it just to have a nice conclusion. But yeah, anywho, I think I'm going to end it here for the time being, folks. I may play off camera just to get things done in my spare time, but I think this is where we're going to end it for the series. So this has been Wartales, a Cornish-knight Let's Play, and I shall see you all again next time with whatever new series we bring along. I might post a video discussing what I may put up in its place, but that will be that. I will see you again next time, folks. Goodbye.